Sri Lanka's most powerful news brand.
A very good afternoon and welcome to Lunchtime News on TV1. We're coming to you live and direct from the Newsfirst studios here in Colombo. Let's first start off with a look at the stories that made it to your headlines this afternoon.
Supreme Court informs that the tenure of the current president is 5 years. 920 kilos of cocaine destroyed under the supervision of the president. Pradeep Padman elevated to chairman of Court of Appeal. US President Donald Trump said he is not a racist.
Starting off with your lead story this afternoon, the Supreme Court has informed the Presidential Secretariat that President Maithripala Sirisena's term of presidency is only 5 years.
The President's Media Division said that this statement was made in accordance to an inquiry made by the President to the Supreme Court. It added that the inquiry was made to avoid any misunderstandings about the current President's tenure according to the amendment to the 19th Constitution.
928 kilos of cocaine taken into custody by the Police Narcotics Bureau were destroyed at the Katnaika investment zone under the supervision of the Fort Magistrate.
President Maithripala Sirisena attended the event together with Prime Minister Ranil Wickremesinghe and Minister of Law and Order and Southern Development Sagala Ratnaika and several others. Police stated steps have been taken to liquidify the stock of cocaine and later be discarded. The Police Narcotics Bureau nabbed a container at Colombo Harbour on the 9th of December 2016. The container ship in question, which set to sail from Ecuador, was set to arrive at the Mundara port in India via Belgium. The stock of cocaine was valued at 162 million rupees.
Pradeep Padman Sirisena has been elevated to the position of Chairman of the Court of Appeal.
Pradeep Padman Sirisena took oaths as a Chairman of the Court of Appeal before President Maithripala Sirisena today. The Presidential Media Division stated that Justice L.T.B. Dehidenia, who previously held the position, was elevated to the position of Supreme Court Justice.
A protest was staged at the Kalugala junction demanding the renovation of the road in the area. Now, protesters charge that the Kalugala-Polpitia road has not been renovated for a long period of time. They say the residents in the area are facing many difficulties due to the condition of the road. State Minister of Provincial Councils and Local Government Shriyani Vijay Vikrama was hospitalized after being injured in an accident.
According to the police, the vehicle the minister was travelling had veered off the road around 3 this morning. Shriyani Vijay Vikrama, who sustained minor injuries, is currently receiving treatment at the Peradeniya General Hospital. The accident was caught on a CCTV camera at the location.
Colombo High Court Judge Sampath Abekon ordered today that the case filed by the Attorney General against Namal Rajapaksa and 5 others be taken up for hearing on the 6th of February. The case was filed against a transaction by Gowers Corporate Services Private Limited, a company owned by Namal Rajapaksa. Cases have been filed under the Money Laundering Act for 11 other charges against the defendants for their alleged involvement in a financial transaction worth 30 million rupees between Gowers Corporate Services Private Limited and another company. The judge ordered for the case to be postponed to allow the Attorney General to present documents related to the case to the defendants. Meanwhile, the hearing of 8 petitions filed by the Sri Lanka Podujana Peramuna and several other parties against the rejection of their nomination list for local government elections was postponed till tomorrow. The order was issued by the Court of Appeal Judge Shirani Gunaratna. The petitions were filed against the rejection of nomination lists presented by the Sri Lanka Podujana Peramuna and a number of parties for the Colombo Municipal Council and 8 Pradeshi Sabhas. The petition was postponed as Chairman of the Court of Appeal, A.T.B. Dehidenia, did not appear in court as he was elevated to the position of Supreme Court Justice. Therefore, the case was postponed until tomorrow. In some business news now, Asian shares hit historic highs today after Wall Street extended its record-breaking run, while the US dollar retreat continues as investors priced in the risk of tighter policies elsewhere in the developed world.
Modern Index Strategy Indices, broadest index of Asia-Pacific shares outside Japan, rose 0.6%, having finally cleared the former all-time top of 591.5 from late 2007. Australia's main index firmed 0.2%, while Japan's Nikkei added 0.3%. Stocks in Hong Kong jumped 0.9% to another record. Investors were optimistic that Chinese gross domestic product data for the December quarter due on Thursday would show growth of at least 6.7% for the world's second biggest economy. Wall Street was on a roll as the fourth quarter earnings season kicked off with solid results from banks and robust retail sales driving investor optimism about economic growth.
And with that, we wrap up Lunchtime News on TV1 for today. To follow details of these stories and more, you can log on to our website, www.Newsfirst.lk. I'm Charlene Benedict for the News First team. Your latest news update will come your way at 1:55. Good day.